For your organization that contracts external evaluators, Copania is an online platform that matches and engages you with competent evaluators, so you can create designs for impactful evaluations. Co-creation moves the emphasis from writing good proposals to designing impactful evaluations. When commissioners and competent evaluators co-create evaluation designs, they bring together the commissioner's knowledge of the program context and the evaluator's expertise to co-create evaluation designs, the findings of which are more likely to be used in programmatic decision-making. Now that you have reviewed the technical and fiscal quality of the concept notes that were submitted in the response to your RFP, you can officially start the co-creation process. The progress bar now shows that you are in this final phase, and there is a new section below the concept notes with some information on co-creation. Here, the most important information to focus on is the co-creation appointment times. You are asked to identify the minimum length of a co-creation session. The default is 2 hours, but could be extended, depending on the complexity of your program. After setting the length, you can click on Add a Possible Date multiple times to create multiple availabilities. Remember to create at least one date for each evaluator or consortium in the co-creation phase. Keep in mind to coordinate with your team internally for anyone who needs to attend the co-creation meeting. When you click on Update, the dates you've identified will be emailed to all evaluators in the co-creation phase, allowing them to select one date each. If none of the dates work for them, they can request more dates and you will receive an email to that effect. Should things change and you can no longer make any of the co-creation dates, you can cancel a date, even after an evaluator has selected it, and the evaluator will be notified. You can then add more dates as needed. Once a date is confirmed by the evaluator, their name or consortium name will appear next to the date, and a date will also appear in the table above. If you click on an evaluator's information in the table, a new page will open. This will show the concept note and the competencies of the single evaluator or consortium of evaluators, but below the competencies, you will also now see a co-creation section. Here you can add either a physical address or a virtual address, for example Zoom, and click Update Location. During or after the co-creation meeting, you can come back to this page to capture notes about the participating evaluators and their co-creation session. Ideally, these notes should help you identify the evaluator or consortium who will be awarded the evaluation contract. After the co-creation meeting, you must come back to this page to rate the evaluators and assess their competencies. To rate, click on the stars and drag your mouse or cursor to the desired number of stars. Fewer stars are equivalent to a lower rating, and more stars equivalent to a higher rating. Once done, click out of the selection. To complete the ECAT assessment for an evaluator, click on the link that says Complete ECAT, and you will be taken to another page similar to the one you saw when you were taking the ECAT yourself. The only difference here is that you will be rating the competencies of the evaluator. Keep in mind that you will only be rating the competencies originally specified in the RFP. A section of the ECAT may appear blank, and have no competencies. If those competencies were not specified in the RFP, or the individual is part of a consortium and another team member was listed for those competencies. So remember to keep clicking on Next until you reach the last section and can submit. When you click Submit, you will be taken back to the concept note where you will see the rating and can repeat the process for any remaining evaluators. Completing the ratings and assessing the competencies is critical to identifying competent evaluators and is required to conclude the co-creation process.